Mukashi Mukashi Aro Tokoroni. A long time ago, in old age time in Japan, there lived two old men who were neighbors. One was a kind-hearted old man. He was always kind to his fellow neighbors and friends. I had a lot of friends. The other was a mean, nasty, wicked old man. And he didn't really care for anyone. Now, the thing that these two men both had in common was they both had a huge goiter right on the side of their left cheek. And it caused them a lot of distress, but the kind-hearted man was able to be at peace. And he didn't mind it. He said, "Oh, it's just a beauty mark." And the wicked-hearted man, he hated it and it made him nastier than ever. And one day the kind-hearted old man was coming home from market on the road, and a young boy, snot dripping from his nose, and he has some sort of sweet, like konnyaku, maybe. And he's eating it. He says, "Hey, old man, do you want to share some konnyaku with me?" "That would be very kind of you. Here, little one. And here, buy some more." And he gives him a few coins. Now the little boy passes the mean-hearted old man, and the little boy says the same thing. And the mean-hearted man says, "Ugh, get out of my way, you ugly little thing. I don't want any of your damn sweets." And so the little boy rushes off and gets out of there as fast as he can. And the two old men pass one another. He says, "How are you doing today?" "Oh, I'm terrible." "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you do better." And so the kind-hearted man is coming home, and all of a sudden he hears a loud noise of drums beating in the forest. Not too far from his house. He still has a mile or so to go yet. But he hears noises of vast drums and this big festive activity. "I wonder what that could be. I must go and investigate." So the kind-hearted old man goes into the forest, deeper and deeper, and the drumming gets louder and louder. And he peers through the trees. And what to his wondrous eyes does appear? No, it wasn't reindeer. It was these monstrous giants, demon-looking things. It's the Oni demons, and they were all different colors of red and yellow and blue and green. And there at the head was the great chief with two great horns coming out of his head. And by his side, what looked like to be his daughter, his little daughter, was all yellow, and she was cute, two little horns of her own. And she was helping serve Onigiri to all the other demons in the party who were clapping along and singing to the taiko drum music. And as they're doing this, the little Oni girl is the chief's daughter, King Oni's daughter. She goes into the basket to try to take one herself. And her father looks at her. He's like, "Didn't you have enough already?" And the old man, he feels the spirit overtake him. And he gets up and he starts dancing. Ah, ah, ah. He starts dancing to the music. And the spirit takes him. And the Oni are just amazed that this mortal man would dare come into their camp, and they're amazed at the beauty of his dance that's come over him so. And then the music stops, and he's still dancing in a very beautiful, fluid way. And he doesn't even notice that the music stopped. And then the Oni chief gets up, strides over, looks down at the land. And then the kind-hearted old man is looking a little fearful. And the Oni chieftain says, "That was the greatest dancing ever! I've never seen better dancing. You danced better than all my people put together. For your rewards, I'm going to take that nasty goiter Right off your face. And he plucks right off of his face. Ah! And the kind-hearted old man is so grateful, he bows down and thanks. Oh, thank you, great Oni chieftain, thank you. Don't mention it, you're welcome back any time. You see us partying in the forest. So the old man goes back to his home in the village. And the next day he tells his neighbor, the kind-hearted old man, about what happened. You won't believe what happened. I encountered a group of Oni partying and drumming taiko drums in the forest, and their little chief's daughter was there, and she was serving onigiri, and they loved my dancing so much. You just can't be afraid. You just gotta go in and show them your stuff. And he removed my goiter. What? He removed your goiter? I can do that. So the nasty old man decides to try his luck, and he goes off into the forest the next night, and he hears the drumming, just like the kind-hearted old man told him there would be drumming. And he gets closer and closer and hides behind a tree, and he's so fearful. Okay, remain calm, calm heart. What did he say? He said, just do your best and dance to the drum music, and you'll be rewarded. So he jumps out into the middle of the circle. He goes, and all of a sudden, the drumming stops immediately, and the chieftain and all the Oni are looking at him like, who the hell is this guy? Huh? What the heck is he doing? Well, the chieftain strides up to the mean-hearted old man, and he says, what the heck was that? That was the worst dancing I've ever seen in my life. You dare intrude our party for this? I'm gonna punish you. And he puts the other goiter of the kind-hearted old man right on the mean-hearted old man's other cheek. And the other man is droopy looking, and he's so sad. Oh, I'm so sorry. And with that, the Oni disappeared, and he's there alone in the forest, and he comes home. And he spends the rest of his days of his misery with 2 goiters on the side of his cheek, while the old man lived a happy life, goiter-free. The end. Oshimai.